Well, hello again, everyone. Professor Profit coming to you from Craps University. And before we get to today's Craps strategy video, I want to remind you about our cap giveaway. As you may have seen in a previous video last weekend, we're giving away 3 of these Craps University rolling and controlling caps. So if you would be interested in winning one of these 3, if you'll just write in the comments the number 1000, you will be entered and get an opportunity to win one of these fabulous Craps University's rolling and controlling charcoal gray ball caps. And it does have the snapback, so it fits all the heads. So one size fits all, and if you'd be interested in having one of those, once again write 1000 in the comments and you'll be entered, and we'll do the drawing in just a couple of days, probably Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. So I look forward to doing that, and once again thank all of you for being part of the Craps University student body. Getting to 1,000 subscribers is a big deal, and I just want you to know how much I appreciate you folks stopping by and spending a little time in the Craps University classroom. So now today's video, it's an oldie but a goodie. It's don't pass with maximum odds. So just the one number, put the minimum bet down on the pass line, the maximum bet on the odds, and let the chips fall where they may. So let's head down to the Crapsy virtual felt, and we'll explain exactly how this works and roll it out, and we'll see why, hopefully we'll see why it's one of the best loved strategies in the craps world. So we'll see you down on the Crapsy felt here shortly and roll it out and see what you think. All right, everyone, down here on the Crapsy virtual craps table, and we're getting ready to roll out one of the fundamental betting patterns of craps, and that is the don't pass bet with maximum odds. We're going to start out at a $10 table, $2,000 bankroll. You can see our bankroll at the top right hand corner of the screen. We're going to put the minimum bet down on the don't pass line that we can, which would be $10, and then we're going to go for maximum odds on the $10 once the number gets established. Now we're going to step up if we lose on a shooter, and we're going to go as many as 2 losses per shooter. And if we get knocked off our number twice, we're going to wait for that shooter to 7 out, and then we're going to try our luck again with the next shooter. So 2 number maximum per shooter, and hopefully that'll keep our losses at a minimum. And we'll start at a $10 table, and like I said, we will step up on a loss, back down on a win. If we get a come out loss, if it was a 7 or 11 on the come out, we're not going to consider that a point loss. We'll just keep the bet where it is and play the hand on out. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get a number established here. We'll put our $10 don't pass line bet out, and here's our first roll. Okay, there's the Colt 45, the center field 9, and now we're going to go with the maximum odds on that, which is $60. And here's the next roll. And there's a 6-2, that's the 8 easy, so no help there. And we're rolling again. And there's a winner 9, so that's the first time we've been knocked off with this shooter. So we're gonna step up to a $20 come out bet on the don't pass line. And here's the come out roll. And right back on that center field 9, the 6-3 this time. And once again, we're going to go with maximum odds, which this case will be $120. And if we get knocked off again by this shooter, we'll just sit on the sidelines until we get to the next shooter. Here's back-to-back 6 easies. This one's the Lumberyard, the 2x4. And here's our next roll. And that's a 6-4, the 10 easy. Looking for big red here. Okay, there's a square pair, the 8 hard, a 4 and a 4. And back on that 10 easy, that's 6-4, 10 easy. And there's that 7 out. All right, so we collect on all of that, and that puts us up $30. So we're going to pull down that $20 pass line bet and reduce down to 10. And here we go, coming out. All right, and there's the bowl of popcorn, 10 hard. So we'll come back with a maximum odds bet, $60. And there's the 2x4, 6 easy. And there's the 4-3, so there's another winner for the dark side players here. So we'll stay at the $10 level for the next come out roll. Here we go. And right back on that 9, that Colt 45 center field 9 once again. And come back with the maximum odds, $60. And there's a 0.7 out. So that's a quick win there. And on to the next shooter. And there's the railroad track, so that's a push on the don't pass. Next roll. And there's the 8 easy. So once again, we're going to come back with the max bet, or max odds bet. And there's the winner 8. So that's 1 loss on this shooter. So we'll increase our don't pass bet to $20. And we're coming out. All right, there's the 3-2. That's the no field 5. So we'll come back up with our max odds bet, 120 on this in this instance. And there's another 0.7 out. So that puts us at $21.50, and we'll reduce down to a $10 DP, and we're coming out. And right back on that 5, the 3-2 and the no field 5. So max bet, max odds, 60 on this in this case. And there's the 6-3, that would be the center field 9. So we pay the field on that one if we had a field bet. And there's another 7 out. So thus far, this has been a really cold table, which when you're betting the dark side, that's a good thing. Nobody else at that table is happy right now, I promise you. The 7s are coming fast and furious. So here's the come out roll by shooter number 7. And that's a come out 7, so that's a dark side loser. So as I said, we're not going to count that as a loss on this shooter because he did not hit his point. And that is one of the reasons why we keep the don't pass bet at a minimum, because you do see a lot of 7s and 11s on the come out rolls. You have 6 ways to roll a 7, of course, and then you can add a couple more ways to roll a yo 11, and both of those numbers are losers. And you only have 3 ways to roll a winner, which is a 2 or a 3. So we keep that bet of a minimum because we're at a pretty bad disadvantage, and then we'll bump our odds up once we get a number established where we're actually a slight favorite. So we'll stay at 10, and here's that come out roll. And once again, we get knocked off on that don't pass line bet. So rather than being down a lot, we're just down 20 on this shooter, and we'll try that again. Wow, there's yo 11, so that's 3 in a row. So that's a good illustration of why we keep the don't pass bets low here. And we finally get a number established. This is the 8 hard, the square pair. So we'll come back with max odds here, $60. And see if we can get a winner here. Looking for big red. Here's the 6-3 center field 9. Next roll. And there's back-to-back center field 9s. This time it's the Colt 45. And Colt 45 back-to-back. So that's 3 straight 9s now. And there's the 6-4 10 easy. Looking for big red. And there's another 10 easy, getting a lot of repeaters from this shooter. And there's the bowl of popcorn, so 3 10s in a row. Wow, pretty unusual. And there's the 5-3, that's the 8 easy, winner 8, so we get knocked off there. So we'll come back with a $20 don't pass bet. And this shooter's been pretty tough on us, so hopefully we can win our money back here. So square pair of the 8 hard is our number. Max odds on that, which is 120. And there's the 7 out. All right, 14 rolls from that shooter. And I think we still came out a little ahead. So we did win that last one, so we will reduce back down to $10 on the DP. And we're rolling. 4-2, that's the 6 easy. So we'll take our maximum odds on that, $60. And there's a 0.7 out. So next shooter coming out. And there's the 8 easy, 5-3. So let's take those max odds. And there's the double deuces, 4 hard. Next roll. And there's the winner 8. So we do get knocked off. So we'll step up on this shooter to 20 on our don't pass bet. And right back on that 8. And we'll go ahead and take max odds here. Even though it's an 8, we're still a little bit of a favorite. And there's a 6-3, that's the center field 9. Next roll. There's the no field 5, 3-2 no field 5. Looking for a 7. And there's that bowl of popcorn once again. 10 hard. And there's Colt 45, that's center field 9. So all the field bets went on that roll. And this is the 5-1, that's the 6 easy. So we'll take the field on that one. There's the 7 out, 6-1, and this shooter is done. So step back down now to our minimum bet on the don't pass, $10 bet at the $10 table here. And to come out is the 5-1, that's the 6 easy. And we'll take max odds on that, $60. And that's your 11, 6 and the 5. Next roll. And there's 4 easy, the 3-1, 4 easy. And there's the 5-2, and that shooter is all through. So stay at the same level as the 10th shooter comes out. And there's the 4-1, 5, the no field 5. So we'll take max odds on that, $60. And there's the bowl of popcorn, 10 hard, the sunflowers. Next roll. And there's your 11. Rolling again. And there's the winner 5. So that cost us a little money. And that's the first time we've been knocked off by that shooter. So we'll step up to a $20 don't pass line bet. And here's the come out. And there's 6-2, 8 easy. And so we'll get the max bet out, max odds bet, that's 120. And we're rolling. And on that 5 again, the no field 5. And looking for big red here. And there it is. So that's 10 shooters, so I think that's a pretty good representation of how this system works. Very simple system, very old system, one that's been around for years and years. And personally, I think it's one of the strongest systems out there. and it's one that I've played a number of times. You do get the stink eye if you're at a live table, but you know, you're not really betting against the other players. You're just betting to try to win as much money as you can from the casino. And so when I see somebody betting the dark side of my shooting, I don't take it personally, and hopefully the other shooters there will understand that also, but that's not always the case. So anyway, 10 shooters. We started out with a $2,000 buy-in, and we're walking away from the table at $2,440. So that's a $440 profit in just a few minutes, and that's a good day. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, please give us that thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, we ask you now to go ahead and push that subscribe button. We'd love to have you here as part of the student body at Craps University. And we have a good time here, learn a little bit about the game of craps, and discuss different concepts, suggest little tweaks and improvements on systems that we represent here, and just have a good time talking craps. So if you're not a subscriber here, go ahead and hit that button, because we'd love to have you around. So this is Professor Profit coming to you from Craps University. And if you're out there rolling those bones this week, we wish you nothing but the best of luck. And may all your rolls be winners. We'll see you again next Wednesday with our next roulette video. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.